Hey viewers and friends, Andrew back again and welcome to another video. And for this video I'm going to quickly talk about my experiences with this movie right here, The Evil Dead. Now this is not going to be a full-on review of the film because I'm sure everyone has seen this movie by now and you all know what it's about. It's going to be more my personal experiences with the movie and how I feel with the overall film. So in the course of my lifetime I've probably only seen this movie about 3 to 4, maybe 5 times max, and before rewatching the movie a couple of days ago I hadn't seen the movie in probably a good 2 years. I picked up the Blu-ray release of the movie when that first came out, which I think is probably going back about 1.5 to 2 years, and that was the last time that I saw the movie. But Eric sent me the Ultimate Edition, and ever since receiving that I thought, you know what, it's been ages since I've seen the movie, I'm going to rewatch it and see where I'm at with it. And wow, absolutely amazing. I'm going to say that right off the bat. Absolutely love the film now, and it's always been a movie that I've enjoyed, but it's never really been one of my absolute favourites. But that has definitely changed. It's quite amazing how a 2-year gap from a movie can really change your opinions on it, and boy have my opinions changed. So yeah, I'd go as far to say as this is definitely up there with Halloween for me. It hasn't surpassed Halloween, of course, but it's definitely up there. And yeah, I never really thought I would come across a movie that has had that effect on me, but this one certainly has. So yeah, definitely wanted to jump on camera and just talk about the movie basically. Everyone knows that this movie has had quite a lot of troublesome history, and it's definitely one of the movies for me that the more I watch it, the more I love it and appreciate the movie for what it is, and the troubled past that it has had. It's kind of a miracle that this movie ever officially got made. It went through absolute hell financially, and the actors had such a grueling time. But yeah, for them to still end up making the movie and releasing it is an absolute triumph, I think. So yeah, I love everything about this movie, from the eerie, creepy, misty, smoky atmosphere. I absolutely love the camera shots through the forest. The cabin is really, really creepy, and it has some of the best effects for a low budget movie, if not the best effects in my opinion. When the 3 ladies are all possessed and all the other characters are possessed at the end, towards the end of the film, and their bodies are all decaying and melting away, and the gore and bodily fluids are oozing out of their bodies. It looks absolutely stunning, and in my opinion it holds up fantastically. It's definitely a horror movie that gets better with age. And I just love it so much and appreciate it so much more now. And it was creepy. It was genuinely creepy for me. Watching it the other day, I was pretty creeped out in parts, and yeah, it's just such an effective movie, and it's just like no other movie out there. There's no other movie out there that is like The Evil Dead, and I just absolutely love it for that. So yeah, kind of bummed that I didn't watch it before I posted my top 20 horror list, because it certainly would have been in there. It's probably sitting around number 2 or 3 in the list, and it's just funny how it never even got a mention in that list, and now it's suddenly jumped up to 3rd or 2nd spot. But that's what movies can do to you. So yeah, I absolutely love this movie, and I just like to thank everyone that's put up with my in-depth and obsessive private messages over the past few days talking about this movie. But when I have these experiences with film, I love sharing it with other people, and I love talking about it. So yeah, and I have gone a little bit nuts and ordered some more editions of the film, so I'll be doing a collection overview probably in the next 2 to 3 weeks. Once I get everything sent to me and received everything, I'll be uploading a video. I don't really want to do one now and then another one later, so I'm just going to wait. I'm going to try and not have this movie become as collecting obsessed as I am with Halloween, but we'll see. I mean, you never really know what's going to happen, so I can't sort of promise anything. But yeah, I will say there's some fantastic editions of this movie that I want to get a hold of, so yeah, we'll see what happens. But that's all I'm really going to say about my experiences and what I think of the movie now. But anyone out there watching this video who has not seen this movie or hasn't seen this movie in several years, definitely track down a copy. It's a movie that has to be in every horror fan's collection, and it's a readily accessible movie. It's not hard to find. Some editions are obviously out of print now and harder and more expensive to find than others, but there's a lot of standard copies around with some great special features that are cheap and very easy to get hold of. So yeah. One more thing before I go, I just want to give a quick mention about the Evil Dead Ultimate Edition box set or 3-disc digipack. I found out from Joe that this is now out of print. However, it's still available, and a lot of people have been picking this one up recently because it is really cheap. I know FYE in America have it for $10, and I just checked out Amazon again this morning. They still have copies going for just over $10. So this is a very, very cheap set, and in my opinion is easily the best release, especially in terms of special features of the movie. So definitely track down a copy. Even if you're not an overly massive fan of the film, I would still recommend it because this set is absolutely stunning. And yeah, as I said, stacked with a bunch of special features. And I'm not normally a massive fan of special features unless I'm really, really into the film. And I've got to say, this movie has some of the best special features that I've ever seen about the film. Very, very in-depth and very, very interesting. So, yeah, track down a copy of the Evil Dead Ultimate Edition. Alright guys, that's it for this video, and thanks for watching.